Do
you need an action?
Yes, please.
Oh, I thought you were going to do something.
Oh, no,
I'm waiting. Prolong the action.
No, I was expecting an action from you because we're professional and I need this.
Right.
Right. So whenever you're ready, I'll be ready. I'm here right here with you.
Okay.
I'm focused.
Okay,
so.
Action.
Hey, guys.
Hi, guys.
Welcome back to all our subscribers and viewers.
Hello.
Thank you. And to those who are just tuning in for the first time, like in their lives.
Good morning.
Good morning. It's great. We stayed up late. Did we?
Good morning.
Yes, we did.
Good morning.
To you and you and you. And you. So, welcome. I think we should introduce ourselves after that.
I think it's a great time to
It's
introduce
a
ourselves.
perfect time because you're like, what the fuck are we watching?
Right.
Yeah.
I'm Ceirra.
I'm Stan.
And you're watching
the hardly famous vlog, Jinx. All right, everyone. Today is Wednesday.
Yes.
And what's today? What do we do on Wednesdays?
We drink.
Yes, we drink.
It's Vino Wednesday.
Welcome to Vino Wednesdays. And on today's subject, I believe we're talking about something deep, rooted, a little bit.
We're going to give advice to our 15-year-old self.
Oh, gosh.
Stanton, tell the people
Ceirra.
in, the nicest way possible.
Okay.
What was your 15-year-old self like? And I say nice as possible because I know the truth.
Don't look away! Me as a 15-year-old. Just a lot of nonsense, basically. A lot of nonsense. Extremely much. And this was actually, I was already doing plenty of theater, so I have no idea still what was wrong with me. But heavily dosed on ADD medication. I believe Adderall. I had a lot of Adderall going on, and
that's usually
I had a lot of anxiety, a lot of social anxiety in the sense of I was constantly ahead of like what people think of me, what people like da-da-da. You know, the basic insecurities of a 15-year-old. Mm-hmm. Especially a lot of an introvert. I'm much more of an extrovert now, thank goodness. Mm-hmm. A bit of a doormat. I wanted people to like me before they disliked me. I'd rather make a friend than an enemy, even if they weren't a good friend. Mm-hmm. Basically, if I could just sum it up all at once, obviously, I didn't like myself back then. Let's be real.
It's like
I didn't like a single thing.
You could have just started off with that.
I could just.
It's like I hated myself.
I hate it, right?
Fuck me.
No.
And then jump into the list of reasons.
Right. This is why.
I was a druggie by choice. Because ADD. What else did you think?
Right.
Rude.
That's why, oh my God.
How dare you assume?
How dare you assume? How dare you? The coke addiction followed afterwards. What? Just kidding. Anyway, guys, so if I could give my 15-year-old self any advice, I would say, honestly, stop worrying. Stop it. Stop. Oh, shit. Went all Bon Jovi everywhere.
Well, I figure since you're a musical person,
hey,
that would work.
That was my song. That was my fucking song back then. It still is. I'm a huge Bon Jovi fan.
Name another song.
Shit. Shit, right.
Lies.
Wait, what's the
lies.
This ain't a song for the broken hearted. Okay, anyway, if I could give myself any bit of advice, don't you dare, it's serious. Honestly, I would say stop caring so much, okay? Because these people, whoever you're caring about, it's not gonna be worth it. They're not gonna even be in your life in a few years, so don't worry about that. Second of all, you have one fucking life. You better take advantage of that right now. It's fine, because I'm taking advantage of it fully, but that's my only regret as a 15-year-old that I let.
Taking it fully.
You know what? That is so inappropriate on this type of. Oh my gosh. So anyway, everyone. Anyway, I'm gonna just lick my hand. Anyway, so guys, I would say that really, just don't take things so seriously, and At 15, I already knew.
So serious.
At 15, I already knew.
I got these scars.
Oh my god. Oh my god. At 15, I already knew what I wanted to do. I'm gonna choke you all of it. I'm just gonna like. So Ceirra, my dear, my beautiful dear.
Yeah.
What advice would you tell? Did give them a little bit of what you were like when you were 15.
So when I feel like I'm on that show, the MTV show. I don't know why they canceled it. When I was 17. Imagine. Oh my god, we should do a segment of that.
Oh my
When I was 17.
When I was 17.
Future video, guys. When I was 15. My birthday's in the middle of the school year, so I was a freshman. And then halfway through my sophomore year, I was 15 as well. I was insecure. I had a lot of things that I was struggling with. I had some anxiety and things like that. I was also a jock, so I was into sports, and I did basketball and softball, and kind of was going through this weird identity crisis, as you do in high school. Not really sure what I was doing. So I was also an introvert, and I kind of try to keep a core group of friends around and cling on to them, so I wouldn't feel so alone. No, I'm kidding.
I'm so lonely.
And then also, what's funny is that how like the emo pop punk music scene was.
You were punk?
No, I wasn't, but I was very emo. But I listened to all that. Like
You never did the style though. You just did the music, right?
I wore Converse.
Really?
I had Converse.
Oh yeah.
But
Well,
I didn't draw on them.
But is that?
And I didn't shop at Hot Topic.
Thank God.
But I and that was the time when that music was like super popular. So I was listening to that. I was also listening to hip hop and just trying to like figure out who I was. I don't know. People thought people had I guess a set impression of me of I'm just this jock person in honors classes and things like that, and I don't really socialize much and whatnot. And I think it was more so just observing. I knew who I didn't want to hang out with, who I didn't want to cross, who I didn't want to be around and things like that. So it was just a matter of trying to figure out what I wanted from people and what I wanted for myself. I know, so deep, right? But that's how in my head I was.
You just really can't help it at that age.
Yeah.
Honestly, it's at least I don't care who you are. Everyone goes through something like this at a certain time around that
I was
time.
definitely a people pleaser. I think at that age.
Same.
What was funny is that I discovered this the other day, that I had this really fucked up mindset of being second to people that I really like. Yeah, when I have crushes on people, it's oh no, you can. It's just being second to them and just being a giver by nature. It was just you can have this type of thing and whatnot. So I had that. I think that really hit home for me when I was 15. Both freshman year and the beginning of my sophomore year, and was oh my god. So I discovered that the other day. I was what in the hell was I thinking? I was such a confused little 15-year-old. But what I would say to my 15-year-old self 10 years later, 1, Ceirra, people are going to be jealous of you. People are going to be jealous of your success. People are going to want to know who you are now as opposed to what you were then. You're going to be doing a lot of really cool things. You are going to discover that you are going to want to be an actor, because I didn't want to be an actor back then. I wanted to just be behind the camera, stuff like that, and write and whatnot. But you're going to discover that you do want to be in front of the actor, and you're going to get a lot of really awesome opportunities to do things that is just going to blow your mind. And you're going to meet some people that are going to leave a lasting impact on you, both negatively and positively. The negative people are going to make you stronger. The positive people you're going to want to keep around. You're going to meet your platonic soulmate. You're going to meet this guy. I'm kidding, I'm not crying. You're going to meet this guy, and he is going to be one of the most amazing things that you will always want to have in your life. And you're going to I can't even talk. anymore. I'm just so ecstatic about just thinking back of what I've done. But yeah, you're gonna go through some dark days, and then you're gonna come out on the other side, and you're gonna have amazing days, and it's gonna be a perfect day.
Oh my God.
Nothing on this perfect day. Nothing can go wrong. So
That's a lot of advice for our 15-year-old selves, but
our 15-year-old self wouldn't have listened anyways.
No.
They'd be like, fuck you.
Right?
Fuck you and your wine.
And then we'd be like, they're gonna find out what I'm for.
Oh, I feel like we skipped out on one thing. You're
What?
gonna turn into a huge alcoholic.
Oh yeah, a lot of alcohol.
A lot of alcohol can be in your
Yeah.
system. You're not gonna understand how you're alive.
It's gonna need it.
But you're gonna end up with an acquired taste.
Seriously,
if you enjoyed this video,
Yes.
click
Click the subscribe button.
underneath, Jinx. And
Oh no!
that means you liked us and liked this video, like our channel. Go over and
There's a like button. Just click it if you liked it.
and then underneath in the comment section, that's where you tell us what you want us to talk about on
So
Wednesdays.
get your little hands to type.
And then also you could give us a shout out, or you could talk about, your own 15-year-old self and what advice you would give now. Or it doesn't even have to be 15-year-old self. It could be at any age. What would you give to your advice to yourself, 5 years ago or 10 years ago or even yesterday, this morning, when you decided to skip out on breakfast?
Yeah.
Because, you're an idiot.
And in the handle next to that, there's our social media. You can find us on Twitter, Snapchat, and Instagram for weekly updates on the Hardly Famous vlog. And we will see. And so remember, subscribe, like, comment, check us out on social media. And we'll see you next week on Wednesday.
That was beautiful. You
Thank
took the
you.
words right out of my mouth.
I just
'Cause I
heard
was
you my
drinking
voice.
my wine.
Yes, and I was like, she busy.
Shall we do an outro?
Yes, we should. Let's do the cup song. Finish your wine, and then we'll just do like da 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 da.
Not
da,
on
da,
these
da.
chairs.
Oh, not okay. Do you have a table? Are you gonna go get the table? Okay, go get the table. I'm gonna do my warm ups. Are we ready to go? And we can just do like it'll just be like a da 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 da, and then we'll switch, and then we'll add another cup. Okay.